Hi guys. Okay. I'm totally transparent with you guys, right? Okay, so today's episode of Bold was kind of on the boring side, except for one part. Now, the reason why I said hope, oh boy, hope is, hmm, what I would classify as a nice girl. And uh, I would like to reframe that a bit and say that she's kind because I kind of equate nice when you're talking about women to doormats. And I don't think Hope is a doormat. And I never really thought that, to be clear. Okay, however, today's episode highlighted that because she let Ridge have it. And when I say she let Ridge have it, there was volume, there was finger pointing, there was accusations. You got the whole thing today. Whew. I didn't know Hope had it in her. I really didn't because I thought that she was like a wallflower ish, like you know, take everything and never say anything back about like, hey, that's wrong or something like that. But man, okay, I gotta reframe the way I see her because maybe she's the kind of person that I think a lot of women are, where you get a lot of comments throughout the day or throughout whatever, okay? And a lot of people have a lot of opinions and all that, okay? And although you want to say a lot of stuff, like how dare you, and that's not right, and maybe some other choice things, you don't say a lot. But I think everybody has a limit as to how much they can take. And you say, okay, I took this, I took that, I took that, I took that, and it's like it builds and builds and builds and builds, and then it finally reaches a level, and it becomes like a pressure cooker where you finally let the lid off, and it goes kapow, and then the next person you see is the one who gets all the stuff thrown on them. Now, I don't think that this was exactly the case with Ridge and Hope, but I do believe that he was part of the catalyst of this whole thing and also the recipient of the kapow, okay? Because, like I said, she said, how dare you? You have never respected my mother, and I always thought of you as family because when you were dating my mother, I tried to respect you, but you never respected her in return. And I don't think you respected me either because you're the one who called me the name. And went on, and I'm like, whoa. And at first I was like, wow. Then I was like, whoa, she's not stopping. And then I was like, wow, she actually, I think she might punch him. And although I say punch, but I say sometimes people can punch with words more than with their fist. And I think that hit him like where it hurt, honestly. Because, and I think that he needed to hear it from her perspective and not her mother's perspective and not anybody else's perspective, to be honest. Because, yes, they can kind of convey what someone is feeling, sort of, to a level, okay? But then there's a first person account and there's everybody else. You don't get the true feeling and emotion and whatever than you do from the real person who felt it in the first place. That's what I believe. So, was he ready for it? No, but did he deserve it? Yeah. Oh hell yeah, for a long time. Because there were some times when he called her names. There were times when he didn't defend her at all. I mean, he was like his daughter and lumped her in with the Logan thing of like they're they're the Logans. So they're lower than us. That whole thing, which I don't believe in that either. I don't believe that someone is higher than someone else just based on their name or their money or any of that stuff. Or for any matter whatsoever, really. So yeah, I was here for it. Do I think it's gonna change anything? Do I think Ridge is gonna automatically have an epiphany and change his behavior? I don't think so. Cause it's Ridge. He's type type A, alpha male, and like really stubborn and hard headed, and it has to have like a real effect on either him or his family before he considers changing behaviors. That's what I think. So, okay. Yeah, but I was glad to see this one today. But I kind of needed to breathe for a second after I saw that one. I was like, yeah, it's just my mouth. Like I said, sometimes I feel like my mouth is always in this position. And then I have to say, oh, okay, I really saw that. Yeah, okay, you know. So, yeah, all right. Okay.